DPS and Indio rocking and rolling here in the Hustler tournament, waiting to get in. Just need the password from DPS. We have a St. Louis and Detroit battle coming for you. Say hi to the folks. Chris.
What's going on, guys? Just checking some lineups here. This should be a fun matchup. Group A, Group of Death. DPS right now is leading Group A with a goal differential of 9. And it looks like Indio is going to break out the big gun Detroit. Right now he's sitting at a -4 goal differential. So he needs to get back in a big way. So it looks like he's trying to make up some ground here. So this should be a fun matchup. DPS does a good job with the one-timer, so I'm sure Brett Hall will be feeding Chevrolet as best as he can, and this will be a fun one to watch.
Tim Sheldon, the Civ. Just waiting for this game to get plopped up here. Oh, come on, Deeps. DPS could get password for me. You are playing Indio, yes. So he's just got to send me the information here. He's getting set up.
Okay.
Maybe went live just slightly premature, but we're going to get this rocking and rolling here. I think Chaos is also playing Ingrid J right now. I don't know that everyone can wait in order for the time, but want to get as many people on here as we can. Although I gotta say that Chaos game would have been quite interesting.
Yes.
Especially since they're guys that actually watch this. That did not work. Come on.
While you're fixing those things, let's take a look at the teams that both DPS and Indio has used so far. Looks like DPS has used Dallas, Philly, and Tampa. And Indio has used some higher premium teams, Calgary, Philly, and Pittsburgh. So as we mentioned before, Indio is now at a -4. He needs to jump up and maybe get into the positive realm by a big game here. Conversely, if DPS is able to lay the wood a little bit and pick up a couple goals, he could really cement himself possibly as the top seed in Pool A.
Looks like we found it was a capsule, a syntax issue here. So, all right, we're going, guys.
You know, it's interesting. Emerson's such a gnat on the left wing. I want to see if he's going to use Janney or Basson. But since Detroit's so light across the board, Emerson's value is going to be nullified for the most part. And I'm not sure if Indio is going to go with either Dino or Stevie Y at center. But both of them have a huge shot in the middle. And Emerson's not going to be able to run around and cause the havoc that he typically can. So I'm not sure where DPS as far as a CB check or if he's just a B check guy.
He's just a good player. He's just a really good player.
He could have some issues getting Detroit knocked down, and they may be able to do a lot of puck possession here.
Oh, I wonder. Maybe we'll see a Bob Basson sighting at some point. Maybe that's just for my benefit.
I prefer Basson on the wing. I like Basson on the right wing and Emerson on the left.
Shanahan can substitute for some shots too. So I mean, he's got plenty of talent on the ice. It's just not a great That was the opportunity he wanted. It just the angle wasn't perfect. Shot accuracy for Hull not there. And now here comes Jeff Brown feeding it to Shanahan on the wing. Shanahan, the eventual Detroit Red Wing. And now here comes Yzerman, and he has the pass shot.
Oof.
Cujo, no chance.
Just like that, 1-0. Indio's strategy could be paying off.
Unbelievable that I don't think Indio had that in his toolkit, but here it is. And now short side deep by Hull was pretty straightforward, and no manual there for Sheldove by Indio, and it's now tied 1-1.
I think he was shocked that Yzerman didn't knock him down. Typically, Yzerman will knock down Brett Hull 9 out of 10 times.
And Shanahan trying to go short side, and that time Sheldove is there. Paul Coffey trying to feed someone in the middle there, and taken the other way by Shanny. One-timer. Oh, cannot feed the pass to Hull. That had goal written all over it. Emerson can't handle it, and Cicerelli pretty much unmolested in front of the net. Now finally loses it. And I don't know who number 2 is, but the pass to Hull, and Giles is the number 2 defenseman with the assist. It's 2-1.
Yeah, Giles is a little secret weight bugger in the back end. So that's a nice little pickup that he's got in the lineup there.
DPS now at the point where he's really getting cerebral and breaking down the little nuances of each roster. He's come a long way in the last 2 years, and he's starting to pull away from, there was a time where he and I were splitting games, and it's just not there anymore. He is standing alone. And now he feels bold enough to try things like this where he can go off the beaten path and take one of the best teams in the game on, if not the best, with a bottom-tier team. So here comes Emerson taken down by, I think, Konstantinov there. And Cicerelli, no shot, but no one can knock him down. And Yzerman put the shot, weak sauce, one-timer to Fedorov. Nice stop by Cujo. Manuel goalie getting over by DPS.
Tries to go back to the well with the pass shot.
I'm sorry, that's Nicholas Lidstrom, number 5, not Konstantinov. And Brown now out for the period. Only 11 seconds, though. Yzerman's going to go to the box for 2 minutes.
Try not to criticize people's line decisions, but typically people would put Cicerelli on the left wing instead of the right, and then flip so you have your strong side for the short side slapper. Fedorov on the left wing. Like to see that flipped.
Paul Coffey dancing around. Bounces off the boards to Yzerman, taken by Brown now, who is back in the game. Emerson tries to just go right in, gets it back, tries to go the loop around. Wraparound goal not there, and now Fedorov the other way. Takes the zone, and we have a penalty. I don't know if this is going to be a penalty shot. Oh, my goodness sake. The net was clear. That could have been a goal.
Can he come down and score? Where's the X-Man?
X go and give it to you.
Oh.
Penalty shot by Fedorov coming. Nice stop by Cujo. DPS doing a good job with the manual goalie. And we'll have a face-off in the St. Louis zone. Emerson on the wing. Goes to wrap around. Can't feed Hull. Taken by Brown. Loses it. Dallas Drake's in the area. Brown tries to feed it. Too many Red Wings in the way. Giles can't get to Yzerman. And we're going to have an interference penalty against Detroit. And maybe a bit of a forced passer by DPS. But Yzerman goes into the box for 2. What are you seeing so far, Chris?
Well, the penalties are really mounting up against Detroit. This is probably the 4 minutes of Dallas Drake at the center. So I would say I'm not one to switch lines in the middle of the game, but for this kind of level of competition, I definitely think I'd like to see him putting one of the big hitters here at the center that he doesn't have in place right now.
Nice deke there from Lidstrom. Just can't get past Cujo. And now we have a penalty from behind. Might be a shot again. It is this time. Mr. Howitzer himself can't get past Sheldove. Goes Brett Hall, and now the face-off in the Detroit zone.
Yeah, with all that talent that Detroit has, it's tough to watch 28 at the center position and all those passes bouncing off his stick.
Fedorov around, trying to do the wraparound, and Cujo went to his stacked pads, and the opening was there. It's 2-2.
Nice recovery, especially here on the PK. That's a good shorthanded goal to tie it up.
Brown loses it. Cujo scoops it up to Hull. 30 seconds remaining here in the second period. Lidstrom up to Yzerman, scoring chance. Nice stop by Cujo, picked up by Giles to Brown. Time ticking away here as the second period concludes. 2-2. All tied up here in this Hustler tournament game.
If Detroit can stay out of the box, I think Indio could maybe upset here.
Oh, and here's another penalty right off the. So I guess you called it. You did the announcer's curse on cue.
I'm not big on the timeouts, but I would probably throw one in here just with the momentum. He's now he'll be eight minutes down, and whoever the ref was that has the makeup call that got fired, we need that guy. There it is.
Very tight angle. Yzerman gets the Lidstrom and Coffey assist and makes it a 3-2 game. And if you're DPS, if you go into this and you're down one goal at the end of all this, this is a win considering the matchup deficiency. But that's not what he's going to do. He gets the goal from Emerson with the one-timer assist from Hull. It's 3-3.
It's another power play goal. Back to even strength. Detroit really has to stay out of the box.
I'm seeing that the drone skaters for St. Louis are having a hard time once they stop. They're overshooting the Detroit skaters. And there's a really nice deke, and unable to get man control in time as DPS. Indio takes the lead 4-3 on the stick of Dino Cicerelli. Cicerelli again now takes the zone. Just not able to knock these bodies down effectively. Just too much speed on the ice. Now Cicerelli loses it. Giles has it. Giles the pylon. Shanny with the puck on the right wing. Trying to find an alley. There's really nothing there. But somehow squeezes into Brett Hull. Just doesn't have enough on it. Yzerman with the one-timer off of the Fedorov pass. And right in the middle was Cujo. 150 remaining here. Giles behind the net. Trying to find Hull. He's got him. One-timer. And that is a hat trick. It's 4-4. Beautiful pass by Giles.
Great work by DPS. There was starting to be a lot of momentum. Detroit's a team that can score in bunches, and DPS fought through that and tied it up.
Monster slapper by Hull. Does not get past, and now coming the other way is a one-timer attempt. No go. Cujo is there. Under a minute remaining. Tie game 4-4. Loose puck. Shanahan fighting for it, and now Lidstrom has it. Loses it to Emerson. And going into the bench is Brett Hull. Cicerelli trying to find someone to pass it to. Shot bounces off of Cujo. Last chance. And we're going to go to overtime with the tie game here. 4-4. DPS and Indio.
More free hockey. Kudos to DPS for tying that game up. He was really, the momentum was going. The ice was slanted, and he tied it up, got to overtime. Let's see who comes out on top here.
Shanahan is on his back. Fedorov walks it up the ice, but Emerson is there making a play. A couple key checks here late in the game by Emerson. And now we have Yzerman the other way. Giles, can he stop him? He cannot, and that is the game. Indio takes us with the Yzerman hat trick 5-4 over DPS in this Hustler Tournament group play game.
That was a great game. Great playing by both sides. As you mentioned, St. Louis is a little bit of a lower tier than Detroit. So I think both players are happy with the result. I think Indio needs a few more goals to try to sneak in to get on to the next level, but this was a good victory for him.
Great job, guys. Thank everyone for watching. I'm going to try to get at least one more game in here for you. For Chris O, this is Trojan. Hang with us. We'll be back in a little bit.